Hey y'all, it's me again, and I'm here cleaning the fire station once again. Ooh, that was a bright light. It's it Today is Friday, the 30th, October 30th, and on Tuesday will be election day, and that's what I'm here doing, cleaning up for election day, trying to get everything situated so that they can come in and set everything up. My husband came down, he blew out the bays, which is, I'll show you. It's where the fire trucks are. And we have two fire trucks here, and this one is an old one. You saw the newer one, and then we have the brush truck. But he blew the bays out and all. And the day of, they will actually come down and pull the fire trucks out, pull the brush truck out, so that everyone can come in and vote. They'll be voting in the little kitchen area. You see my purse and my jacket right there. I set them on the fire truck so that it's out of the way. But they come into here, excuse me, into the little kitchen area. And some of the stuff is set up, so I'm not going to show that. None of the machines are here. They'll set those up probably Monday. But a few other little things are set up, so I'm not going to show all of that. But here's the tables, and they come on down. And I'm here getting all that cleaned up, getting the restrooms cleaned up, and just, the general stuff that you would do. And getting it all done so that they can have their voting here and, express their constitutional rights. So that is something, if you are able to vote, get out and vote. Especially if you are a lady, you are a Native American, or you are a person of color, get out and vote. Native Americans did not even have the right to vote till, I believe it was the 50s. So get out and vote. Express your right. Claim your right. Do what is your right to do. So many don't get out and vote, and then they complain. My personal opinion is, if you do not get out and vote, you have no right to complain about what's going on, because you did not get out and let your voice be heard. And that you don't complain about the way the government's run and how they do. Because if you did not get out and vote, you did not let your voice be heard, you did not express your opinion by pushing that button, you don't complain. You have no right to. So get out and vote. Get out. Let your voice be heard. We are in a time where we have to do this. So vote, and this is something that I consider a privilege to be able to do, because we live in one of the greatest countries in the world, and in the greatest country in the world. Yes, people are trying to take away our freedoms every single day. You see it every day. They're trying, telling you what you can and can't do and all. But it's still one of the greatest countries, or the greatest country, because we do have this opportunity to vote. We do have the opportunity to get out and let our voice be heard. So do it. Get out, let your voice be heard. And I consider it a privilege to clean the fire station for this, because of that opportunity. We have family way back, generations, that came to this country and settled. Yes, I understand the history. I know the history. I too have Native American in me, okay? I do. And didn't show up on my blood. I have the paper trail. Excuse me. We do have the paper trail. We can prove it. While it did not show up on my blood, it showed up on my first cousins, and I believe it came down, I know that it came down through my father's side. So I believe that's why it showed up on his and not on mine. But that's fine. That is fine because, like I said, we have the history. We have the paper trail. We can prove it. And that's the main thing. But I understand the history. But still, they did come. And then they fought. On my husband's side, we have a Revolutionary War soldier. He crossed all these frozen lakes and rivers and what have you. He was fighting up Virginia and all. I'm not real sure exactly where, but I don't remember because it's been about 2.5, 3 years since I have really looked into it all. But yes, we have all that. And they fought so that we would not be under the rule of a king or a queen, that we would be our own independent country. And I am so thankful for that. And I'm thankful for the sacrifices that they all made. We think we make sacrifices today, but we don't. We don't know what sacrifice is. And to be able to get out and vote, something that they fought for our right. They fought for their children and their children's children and on down through the years. They fought for that. So get out and vote. Let your voice be heard. And you know what? If you don't know your history, please learn it. Learn your history. That is the greatest gift you could ever give to yourself, is learning your history. Not only the history of our country, but the history of your family. Get out and learn that. It's not hard. There's so many. Now the internet is it's amazing how much stuff you can find on the internet, from courthouses and libraries and history centers and all. So find out your history. Get your documents. It's very imperative. It's just something you really need to do. And, I love doing it. It's something I really enjoy doing. I wish I could make it a full-time job. But, it's learn your history, okay? Learn the history of your country. Learn the history of your state, of your county, your little city that you live in, or big city or whatever. Learn the history of it. Learn how it got its name. Our little town, Columbia, Mississippi, it was called Lott's Bluff. Lott's Bluff was named after the Lott family. They were the ones who settled here. My family. I have roots that run as deep as the trees here. Not only did I have the Lott family, I also had Choctaw family here. So, we really have it all. We have roots that run very deep here in Mississippi. Go back to whenever, the Native Americans first arrived here. I have that family. But it got changed, and I am not real sure on dates. I am not good at remembering dates. But it did get changed to Columbia, Mississippi, to Columbia. And it was changed to Columbia because there were a lot of settlers who came from Columbia, South Carolina. So Columbia, Mississippi is named after Columbia, South Carolina now. They voted to change that and name it Columbia in honor of the city that they all came from. Now, we do have a park here, but it's called Bluff Street Park. I really wish they would name it Lott's Bluff Park. But there, once again. But this was a Native American settlement at one point. It was here on the Pearl River. We have the Pearl River. We have the Little River. I remember growing up, we used to find on my grandmother's property a lot of arrowheads. And I could kick myself for not keeping them because we found hundreds and hundreds. They were just something, and they were whole. They were not chipped or anything. They were whole arrowheads. But, you know, find out your history. Find out where you came from. Find out what makes you you. And I think it would really open a lot of people's eyes if they realized, you know, just if they would really learn their history. Don't go by what the professors are teaching you right now. Really dig deep. When you really dig deep, you'll learn a whole lot more than what you will learn with the professors today, okay? And not trying to put down on anybody, not trying to make anybody look bad or anything like that, but just, you know, really learn. Do your due diligence and learn your history. And express, if you are old enough to vote, go let your voice be heard. So I'm going to close this out. I am going to get the fire station cleaned up. Then I've got to go home and clean my house and get ready to get my dinner on for tonight. Don't know what we're having, but hey, we're going to raid the freezer and the pantry and the fridge and see what we can find. And I will talk with you all later. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.